Hello, hello. I'm back. I know I streamed earlier today. Oh, I'm. Uh-oh. I fixed it. I accidentally had the stream unmuted, so you could hear repeatedly. Anyways, I'm back playing Dredge, if you couldn't tell. It's gonna be a totally normal fishing sim. Nothing's gonna go wrong. So, here we go. The sound, the audio is already going to be amazing, isn't it? Oh, the music is so pretty. I'm a sucker for good audio in games. Hi, Michaela. How are you? I'm going fishing, and it's gonna be great. That's my boat. Job listing. Angler wanted. I'm an angler. Dude, this game's pretty. I don't know much about this game. All I know is it's a fishing sim where nothing goes wrong. No need to be concerned. This is a totally normal fishing sim. Mm-hmm. You are epicness right now? Why are you epicness other than you just generally being epicness? In general. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying in the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders to a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. I don't like this dude. He looks like a rich man who doesn't pay his workers.
Welcome to the Great Tomorrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have had a few of the locals move your things to one of our older vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you.
You're just epicness in general. You are fairly epicness, just like at all times. You can rotate camera and just... that makes sense. Move to a fishing spot, look for splashes. Okay. This looks like a fishing spot. Okay. I got a blue mackerel! Sick. Okay, so there's also some... okay, and then I can't move these in my inventory, so these, the things that are gray, I think are okay. And then I can rotate them as well. Okay. Trophy! Dude, see, I told you this was just a normal fishing sim. I don't have to close every time. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, okay, now I have to close it because I fished up all the fish there. time did I have to get back by? Too shallow, you don't have the... Oh, those are like, flounders. I want some flounders. Ew, I missed. Ooh, new species. Okay, that's a good spot for you. Let's go! Dude, have I ever told you I'm good at this game? Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking... I forgot what time I needed to be back by. Catch fish for the day. The mayor asked me to catch as many fish and head back to the Great Morrow. Okay, so blue mackerel, cod. Hell yeah. Here's a fishing spot for me. I missed. Ah! Oh no! Oh, maybe I'm not good at this game. Just kidding. You thought I'd be bad at this game? Anyone who says I'm bad at this game is a liar. It's getting a bit late. Maybe I should start heading back. Ooh. Foghorn. Make your presence known. I'll just keep my light. It's dark out. Kinda worried about the time though. What time? Michaela, do you remember what time that they said to go back by? Cause it's getting kinda late. Why is there just a beacon in the sky? Maybe I just go back now. Or was it maybe by midnight? I could probably fish a bit. Just a tiny bit more. Exposure to other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Well, why would I panic? I'm just... Why would I panic? Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. There's no reason for me to panic, though. Has the game considered this? I'm just a normal fishing person playing a normal fishing game. You step onto the dock at Greater Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby.
Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand that you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is paid, A tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt. In return, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand?
Where do I sell the fish?
Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh.
I was right. I was right. He's not fun. I don't like the mayor. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, back to business. I'll pay you for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you differently, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. I'm just gonna sell all fish. That adjusted minus $23. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store.
Excellent work. I have no doubt that you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit.
As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel at the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I'll patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures to the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So, plan ahead. Catches shallow. Both of these catch shallow. I can afford this one. A lightweight rod suited for catching fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed, however. So, 14. Why would I want those? Those are slower. guess. Not right now. Oh, actually, maybe. I'll get the fishing rod. I didn't need that rod if I hate that. Oh, I'm not able to get it yet. That's okay. Oh, I don't have pots or nets yet. Okay.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to pay off some of my debt.
Of course. How much would you like to repay?
All of it.
Fantastic. Now, what else can I do for you?
I want to ask about the wider region.
Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about?
I don't want to ask about all of those. I'll ask about them when they're important. What happened to the last fisherman?
The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out all night. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Considering constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. Shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Encyclopedia. That's a lot of fish. 40. Whoa, 76 pages. That's probably. Oh. And they're for the different areas, I see. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts. Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent from the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us.
Dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of things. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast. From various shipwrecks and the like, I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Huh. Cool. I'll figure that out later. I'm gonna go to sleep. Rest until dawn. Yeah. Let's go fishing. uses this to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Dim light also provides brief respite in the gloom of the night. Nice. Oh yeah. Ooh, these are big. Those are too big for me. Let's go a bit out of this like little rocky area. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, is that a there's a bottle. I kind of want to catch at least one of whatever these are though. Oh, I can't fish for those guys yet, but I want that bottle. Added to cabinet. Ooh, what's that over there? There's another shiny thing. I can't even fish out here. I don't know why I'm spending so much time. But there's shiny things in the water. Shapes in the deep. That's a dredge thing. Huh. I can't get those yet. There's little fishes everywhere. Can I go through there? Is it worth it? I'm just gonna go around. I don't want to ruin my boat day one. Those guys up yet. Let's go see these things. Dude, that's also dredge stuff. Here we go. Oh, this is a big guy. I don't have enough room for that. I want to put him here, but the thing is in the way. Ah, that's a good spot for you. I don't have enough room for two, though. Give me smaller fish. Oh, the fog's starting to roll in. I was told to stay out of the fog, right? That's not great, is it? Why am I not allowed in the fog? Fog's like normal. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to look around. It's okay. There we go. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Have you got any fish for that order? Just leave whatever you have here ready, and I'll keep it on ice until it's ready to go. What did he want? Gulf flounder? And an eel? I don't have an eel yet. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now, to regular business, eh? Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch, those blasted pests. Bonk. I don't have anything to store. Caught to order. 1 flounder, 1 eel. Messages. 21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Morrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performs the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Okay. Ooh. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension.
Why are you here?
I've come to fish.
There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on.
She turns and shuffles back to the path that leads to the light. Ooh,
just the person I was hoping to see. Will ye be sailing out east towards Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please?
Okay. Let's put this down here. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly.
The dock workers will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. Don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost.
Okay, yeah. That's easy enough. Let's just go over there first and then we can, or maybe we can do like a nice loop. We'll Yeah, let's do that. We're going to go around here. Fish. Oh, but this is a bad spot to fish because those are big fish. Let's fish here. I fished all the fish that could be fished in that fishing spot. You know what? Let's try. Hi! There we go. That's a good spot for you. I can only fit one. Oh wait. I don't know where else I could fit you. What? A delivery? Let me see. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Ah, this smells foul! You obviously took your sweet time getting here with this. You won't let me pay for delivery in this state, but maybe I can give you this. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket, hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat, anytime. I know how lonely it can be. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you gotten anything nice today, perhaps? I got fish. I don't think he wants fish, though. How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually going on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? Nothing. I didn't even mean to talk to you in the first place, but I wasn't gonna be rude. Are these the eels? I need eels. Ooh, I don't like that. Hell yeah. I don't have enough room for another one. Even if I manage to, like... There's something shiny right here. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Ooh, don't hit your boat. I think I'm gonna like this game. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a bit more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what the nights are like round here. Good luck. Lousy weather lately. Almost makes you not want to get out of bed. But you and I, we've gotta do it, eh? We're what people are. We're what keep people from going hungry. I didn't butcher that at all. Need to catch 2 squid and 1 black grouper. They only bite at night. Well, it's nighttime now. Catch a few extra ones. Whoa, the fog just came in really fast. Oh, it is really late, actually. Oh well, I'm just gonna give you the 2 squids. I found this book out back. Could be useful to ya. Rods, reels, and rigs added to the cabin. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Let's go to sleep, probably. It's raining. That's not what I want. Here's the fish that I need. I wonder if only certain fish come out during, like, only during the rain or something, like in Stardew. Ah. Let me look at my encyclopedia, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, black grouper. They're shallow fish. Perfect camouflage in the black waters. Okay, so these guys are also only at night. So maybe during daytime I should just fish as much as possible, and then at night I'll go back and... Oh, there's another bottle! Hold on, let me... Okay, I already caught some of those though. Another bottle, I'll read this tonight. 20th of August, 1927. I doubt I'll be able to fish these. I have a feeling these are oceanic. Yeah. Eels! I don't like how it switches back and forth. Catch another eel. Oh shoot, the fog's here. I definitely don't have enough inventory for the thing. It's fine, I'm just gonna quickly sell what I have. And then I can go back out real quick. Nothing bad has happened to me yet. I lied, I don't have anything. I'm just gonna quickly go back on my boat and catch the fish that I need, and then I'll be right as rain, come back. Ooh, I almost ran into that. Ah, I don't like those. Why are those there? Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't go out. Why were there eyeballs? You know, maybe I'll go to sleep, actually. I can wait another day. Yikes. You know? It's always... Thinking now I have to wait until nighttime again. Maybe there's a reason I was told to not stay out late. Just maybe. I knew there was a reason, I just wanted to test the reasonings, you know? That's different. Cloppy and Flounder. A sprawling jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. What the Okay. You know, I hate that. I didn't like that description. At least this one's normal, you know? Could be worse. Ah, let's just delete this area. It's already low. I can make room. Like I can just bonk that over. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I really don't like that guy, actually. Something about him just isn't like... You know? Go, now I can catch 2 eels. Let's go sell my fish. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, shuddering breath. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and the small shape that can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach. He pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it out on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts. So I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Interesting. Drawn from the insides of the grotesque fish patterned with delicate crimson thread. Well, you can have the rest of my fish as well. A man is looking at you through your cabin window, his face mostly in shadow. Why are you in my cabin? Why are you in my cabin, good sir? Yikes. I did not give you the key nor permission. What is everyone talking about in the Discord? Hold on. hate Duolingo, honestly. I don't understand why people like it. It's not good, and it's not nice to you either, and it's not funny. To me, at least. But, and it's like, so much stress over nothing. I know what you took, fishmonger. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on the Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. You creep? You creep? What is wrong with you? Let's also just like mark that. But I need a thingy. Anyways, 20th of August, 1927. Ooh, this is the day before. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets of the Black Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took it that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Interesting. Interesting. Undock, 'cause I have a fish to catch. Probably not going to go to that place just yet, 'cause I was hoping if I marked something on, I'm assuming it's that place? Yeah. I could probably make it, but I have a fish I need to catch. Ooh, are those it? Yeah, let's go. No! Oh, if you miss the golden one, you miss it completely. You don't get a second chance. Uh-oh. It's a bit dark out. I just ignore anything that's happening. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have time. Ooh! Oh! I almost ran into a rock! What was that?
Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself.
Where do I introduce myself to her? fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to ask you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright.
Okay. Deploy crab prop. Just don't forget where you put it.
Should be pretty straightforward. Drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. If you're ever hunting for a specific species, check your encyclopedia. It could have the information you need.
Oh, shipwright. Oh, hitman.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's...
This lasts for 3 days.
They catch things repairing every so often. Okay.
Let's put it like right over here. I feel like right here is a good spot where I won't forget about it, but it's far enough away that I feel like we'll get some pretty good things. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go talk to the weird creepo man who snuck onto my ship that one day. Cause that's fun. That's a fun little hobby for a stranger to have. It's great. I'm so happy that he came onto my boat. To talk about a handkerchief, no less. The man standing in a doorway watching you. The man is standing in the doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. That reminds me of Drawtectives. I don't just like the eye in the like circle. Fun fact, I had a D&D character that took inspiration with minor inspiration design-wise from the Drawtectives. She had a little necklace with an eye, similar to the design of the Drawtectives logo. Obviously not because of the Drawtectives. She was not a Drawtective, she was just in a cult that had things to do with eyeballs. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. What does that mean, you weirdo? And you have something for me. Give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up and to the flickering light, and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. Carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, it retrieving them is proving to be a challenge. That's where you come in. My position is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in the dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make necessary alterations. What do you say?
I accept.
An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Dredge crane. I have a crane on my boat? Awesome. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something.
What's at the workshop?
The workshop looks as if it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. What is it?
Where should I look for relics?
You should ask around the towns in the Morrows. Somebody is sure to know something. Nope, I'll be going. Wait, so because I have a crane. Ooh, look at the crane. That looks cool. I like the crane. Ooh. Does that mean I can fish for things out here now? Ooh, there's wind. This is already a fish that I could normally fish for. Dude, this game's so pretty. What do you mean? Give me fish that I couldn't fish for before. This is a big fish. Can I fish you now? No. What did the thingy do? What does the crane do? Is it only for, like, wrecks and such? Bullshit. Ooh. How do you do this? Oh, do I have to just avoid the holes? Okay, that makes sense. I assumed that I'd have to, like, go through the holes. Stock depleted. Oh, shoot, I did not realize how late it was. It's okay, it's okay, no need to worry. I'm not worrying. That was... What do you mean something slithers into my cargo hold? It's an infected... Get out of here. I don't need any infected business and... I swear there was no rock there. Why am I so paranoid? Why is everything like that? Oh my, you look exhausted. What was his voice?
You look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is as important of being is an important part of being productive.
What? What do you mean that I have a blocked? Ugh. That's horrible, actually.
What is?
That's the guy's voice. I need a voice for her.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
That's what her voice is going to be. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously.
There's a spot near the back of Great Morrow where the current carries in wreckage from the seas. Some nights you can see a natural glow rising from that patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the depths.
Is it that weird glow that's happening in the background there?
So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on.
Have you heard of any strange things happening?
I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes.
She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face.
Are you really standing there in front of me? Was this just another one of the frog's tricks?
Who lives on Blackstone Isle?
I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there.
Bye-bye. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out at sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's gotta be a damn sight better. It's gotta be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I'll need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I can't go back. She's gazing out at the sea again, lost in thought.
Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about. Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done.
Okay, I'll... And let's go to sleep. Let's undock and let's go check our fish. What rock did I run into? So why are these guys glowing? Am I gonna get one of the Freakinators? Ooh, a many-eyed mackerel. That's probably what they normally look like. That's normal. That's probably normal. You know, it happens. People just grow eyes occasionally. Part of the trade.